Hey MMA fans, Cage Minds, your host Micah Frankel. Today we're interviewing Yoislandy Izquierdo, who is participating in UFC 148. It's the biggest, most hyped up event of the year, and we're talking one of the participants. Also doing the translating for him will be his wife, Veronica Inser, so we'll be talking to both of them. So, how you feeling this week, a few days away from the fight?
We're doing pretty good. A mí hace como que hace unos cuantos días antes de la pelea.
Básicamente estoy listo, solamente cortar el peso.
He says he's pretty much ready. All he says is now is just cut weight.
Okay, and just to let everyone know, because they just heard that, she is translating from Spanish to English, and we're going back and forth throughout this interview. Just to let everybody in on that if they didn't get it yet. Okay, so how much weight does he have to cut this week?
Well, he doesn't have to cut that much weight. Right now, ¿qué peso está ahora? He needs to just lose about 10 pounds. Because right now he's currently at 165. So from here to the weigh-in, he's definitely going to make weight.
Oh, okay. So then, you guys are still at home right now, right?
Yes. He's going to leave tomorrow at noon.
Okay, and then it's just busy from that, cutting the weight. Does he have a lot of media obligations?
We're going to find out once we get there. Usually the media obligations come before, which happens on here, which included interviews. And so I'm sure over there, they're going to probably be interviewing him. So, that's mostly what he's going to be doing over there is just, he's going to do some training, but just basically cutting weight. That's basically what he concentrates on.
Okay, and then how was the overall camp?
How was what, I'm sorry?
The overall camp, getting ready for this fight.
Okay, un second, let me ask you. ¿Cómo es el campamento generalmente para ti? ¿Cómo es para prepararte? ¿Cómo es? He says it's good, it's got all the resources. ¿Qué más? That with his camp and team, they thought about everything that they had to train in order to win this fight. And we know.
Alright, so does he have any thoughts he'd like to share with us on his opponent, Rafaello Oliveir?
¿Algún pensamiento en Rafaello Oliveir? He says, no, the only thought that he's got in his mind is the thought while they get his hand up for the victory.
Okay, so I rewatched Yoislandy's last fight, and when the commentators were on there talking about his boxing and karate background. So how did from the striking that lead to him getting into mixed martial arts?
How did that lead into him getting into mixed martial arts?
Yeah.
Que los anunciadores que me decían de que tú tenías experiencia en boxeo y también karate, ¿cómo eso te dio a MMA? Since he was in Cuba, he was at MMA. The thing is that in Cuba they don't practice MMA, at least when he was there. So that was just a dream of his, so then that's why he decided to come over here and to pursue his dream. And he's living it now. So that's what he always wanted to do that.
And to pursue that dream, he had to leave Cuba. How hard of a decision was that?
¿Qué tan difícil fue Cuba para tu la situación aquí?
Fue bien duro porque
he said it was hard, and it still is, because he's away from his family.
And I heard that he had to travel through 3 or 4 different countries before making his way to the USA. That's correct, right?
De que tuviste que viajar de unos cuantos países para ir a los Estados Unidos, ¿es correcto?
Sí, pero vale la pena.
He said yes, that the risk was all worth it. He was all worth it.
Including the fight in Sweden, out of the countries that he's been to, which one did he find most appealing or like the best besides home?
Besides Sweden?
Well, including Sweden and those countries that he's seen, which one has he liked the best besides Cuba?
Que todos países gustó más aparte de Sweden, de que hay Spanish sería, yeah, one that he loves is he loves Spain. So he had to go from Cuba to Spain.
Right, so was there anything specific about Spain that he loved?
¿Algo específico de España que te encantó? The drivers.
All right, that's pretty cool. So also in that Sweden fight, was there ever a sense of frustration in that fight when Riza was just looking to grapple and was unwilling to strike? Was there ever a frustration?
Que si tú sentiste que estaba cuando Reza solamente quería meterte al piso y no quiso bajarse contigo arriba, que se te explicaste por eso.
No me frustré, que estaba haciendo mi trabajo, solamente me llevó un juicio y él hizo su trabajo.
He didn't get frustrated, he was basically doing his job, fighting against him, but what Reza did was do his job and take him to the ground and get it there.
Lo único que no me dio la oportunidad de meterle un combate, porque si no.
The thing is that he didn't have a chance to do a knockout because he didn't hit him back. He didn't entertain a lot of the stand-up, you know?
Right, it was a fight where it looked like Yoislandy had him on the rope several times, and Riza was just unwilling to engage, shooting for that takedown. There were some great transitions, but you got caught in that choke. So out of that whole fight, what did you feel you learned from it most?
De que obviamente tú tenías a Reza muchas veces, lo pusiste contra el cage, pero la cosa es de que fue el video que abajo y verte en la eso. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que te has aprendido más de esa pelea, de esa pérdida, básicamente?
No, trabajar más atención en el piso.
Yeah, what he reflected on a lot, which he actually is training on, has trained on, is his groundwork, and to work better under pressure once taken to the ground.
So in that thought, how much does he feel he's evolved in that grappling aspect?
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas logrado en el aspecto de grappling?
Mucho, porque he trabajado con personas que tienen.
He does a lot because he's now been working with a lot of, fellow athletes to have a lot of experience on the ground, especially, particularly in grappling.
All right. So, for Yoislandy, how much of a game plan kind of preparation fighter are you, or is he?
¿Qué clase de atleta eres de que vas a tu plan? De preparado para un plan. Mira, voy a hacer esto y esto. ¿Tú sabes? Pero si eres una clase de atleta así.
Yo trabajo bajo plan.
He says yes, that he works. He's not going to say it's particularly what plan he has, but he says that yes, he does work under plan. He's got a game plan, definitely.
All right, yeah, I wouldn't expect him to share with us unless he just said I'm going to knock him out. Okay.
I'm sorry?
I wouldn't expect for him to share the game plan except to say that he's looking to get the knockout. De que dice que espera que no vas a decir, pero más prácticamente hace un He said hopefully it's banana and hopefully it's banana the night as well. Right. So, being a technical striker, how much of an advantage is it knowing that your opponent at some point in their game plan is looking to take you down? ¿Qué clase de ventajas tienes un striker, pero el otro siendo buscando cosas para partir?
Puede ser que me llegue una wea así, pero tengo buenas defensas.
He says that because, his striking will help, of course, but most likely, she's sure that Rafaello will probably try to take him to the ground, but he's been working a lot on his defense, on his defense. The defensive wrestling, the sprawl and brawl style? Yeah, he's been practicing. Yeah, yes, definitely.
Okay, so in that, with all the training and hearing that Yoislandy is a gym rat, is there any concern of possible overtraining?
That's a really good question. You know that we've never been asked that.
La vez pasada se sentía así, pero esta vez creo que fue a la medida.
He says that on his last fight, he felt like that, definitely. But on this fight, he's actually done more quality over quantity. So he changed that for this fight.
Okay, so in that taking more time off, there's newfound time off then. So what are you guys doing to make use of that time? What are you doing in the downtime?
¿Qué hacen tu tiempo en que no estás entrenando ahora que estás entrenando menos que antes? ¿Qué es lo que tú haces? He spends it with his family, he spends it with us. He still trains a lot. I mean, to me it's a lot. You know, he trains in the morning and then he trains at night. And in between he spends all his time with us, which is, you know, myself and our baby.
It's a good way to spend the time hanging out with the family. So,
yeah.
After you win this fight, what are you going to do to celebrate? What's the little celebration like with the family?
Después de que ganen esta pelea, ¿qué vas a hacer celebrar? He said he didn't know yet, but all he wants is to get home and hug us. And I guess we'll take it from there. To be honest, he hasn't had a lot of space in his mind to think about that yet.
It's just, you know, some off-the-wall questions. You know, I know they're all tensed up, ready for, you know, Saturday. Just, here, something to think about, the light side. Well, I'll be cheering for you guys, hoping for the best. Wanting to give you guys a minute to thank sponsors, trainers, and thank the family again. Anyone he wants to thank right now.
Okay, we have to John Mouthguard, who provided the mouthguard, District Auto, for the fighter, Gonia Pie, Fish, which is like an international fish company that sponsors them, and basically all his trainers, Manuel Lopez and Rico Boco. So, you know, everybody's been very supportive. I mean, they support him a lot. Alexis Diaz is an excellent Olympic wrestler from Cuba, and his gym also, ATT Kendall, which has a lot of resources. And of course, you for taking the time to interview him.
I gotta thank you guys for taking the time, giving me the call back, and letting me do the interview. Thank you guys very much. Muchas gracias.
Hold on. She says thanks to you.
No problem. Again, best of luck at 148. Hope the week goes well. Hope the fight goes well. And,
great. Okay. We're hoping for that.
What was that? Sorry.
Yeah, we're hoping for that everything goes great.
Right. Best of luck. Everybody remember, watch UFC 148. Yoislandy Izquierdo. Sorry, I'm white and my tongue trips up. That was my bad. This has been Cage Minds with the interview that went pretty good until I messed up the name right there at the end. Uncaged the Warrior within yourself. Thank you. I'll be cheering for him even though I can't say his name properly. I'm sorry about that.
He said that you can call him CUBA next time.
Just call him Cuba? Alright.
Alrighty?
Alright, this is Cage Minds. Thank you for the interview. Everyone, thank you for watching. Bye.